Welcome back to the VODs. This is the second episode of Telltale series Batman. I am starting to have to deal with some of the choices that I made in the first episode and just working on trying to unravel the overall mystery of what is going on in Gotham. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. So it's up in that upper right corner, which I don't think I'm blocking with anything.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Let me just make sure.
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will
I am a bit.
change
Hold up.
Gotham. Harvey.
Let's move this down here. And now it should be out of the way. Great.
Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
Yeah. I'm kind of rethinking that decision a bit, but yeah.
The Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
So let's get into it. Here we are.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's also public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
Fair enough.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you?
It's not Alfred's fault. Yeah, Alfred's great.
I won't let you down again.
Probably my favorite character, even though I'm a huge Batman fan. Can't do without that. You can't do without Alfred.
When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe.
Thanks for dropping by the way.
Like Joe Chill would have the
I try and catch your
audacity to
streams
rob
when
and kill
possible.
Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known, too big. Yet there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a
Well, if you want to jump on the crowd play, it's up.
Never wavered from that
I mean, that's why I have it running. It'd be fun to play with other people.
Every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Think he's still gonna be here like 30 years later, Bruce? I mean, you're a good detective, but still.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Yeah, probably this one.
I want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Graffiti.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Alright, sorry. Had to attend to the
When
dog.
exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
The answer is yes. I don't know what I'm supposed to be clicking here, but far as answering your question, this is like my third playthrough of the game, so clearly I enjoyed it. Somehow this is like a crystal clear memory, even though that makes 0 sense. What was the point of grabbing the pearl necklace if you were just gonna spill it all over the floor? Like, that just seems like not even worth it.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Yeah, video game logic for sure.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
That's a
I'm sorry,
fair response.
it's better this
Honestly,
way.
I think I would probably say the same thing.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us.
Because you really don't ask a question
Taking
if
away
you
from my debate with Hill.
don't want to know the answer.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Well, tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job
Oops,
bringing in
probably
Falcone.
should have told Falcone. Or
That
not
son of a
Falcone,
bitch better
goodness.
not get
Probably
off.
should have told
He's not
Harvey.
getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half. He's helped us a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control.
Well, if it makes the city safer, who cares if a few thugs get hurt?
I care.
That's not what
It's
I
not the city I
said.
want to live in.
Well, at least someone's getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it. All right, Falcone's inside.
I think I've been playing
Say what you
Batman a
gotta
little
say.
bit more like a
We'll be
Dark
out here.
Knight Returns Batman. Even though probably he wouldn't be that brutal. So, should maybe think about not doing that. But also I'm on crowd play now, so it's really up to the viewers. He doesn't look so bad.
Hell, Bruce Wayne. You
must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. It's like a mausoleum in here.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Goddamn Batman. I haven't took a beating this bad since before I got made.
Yeah, I mean, technically I know what I did to him, but also it's like, he seems like he's faking.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
We are definitely not, but...
Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Well, I don't want to do either of these. Can I just not do it? I guess this is kind of my only option here. See, this is where crowd play would be great, because then I don't have to make these decisions. I'd rather just, you know, continue just talking to him than hurt him, but... guess I have to ease his pain.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. It's me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
Oh.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Drama. Why am I allowed in the interrogation room? That just doesn't make sense. Just some more of that video game logic.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. or it's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice
Yeah,
for 1,000
crazy.
unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get
How's
up
your
front of
streams
this.
been going
We gotta spin it
recently?
as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
That's not what I meant.
Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
I was trying to say that we should get the whole story first, but
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
you got it, Gordon. Your buddy Bruce is on the case.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Oh, nice. How are you liking it so far?
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site.
Oh, really? Is it that scary?
Doesn't look like blood.
I'll try and catch a stream next time you're
Alfred, I think I found
you're
the
playing,
substance.
then I can
Analyze and forward me the
check it
results.
out. I really haven't seen anything about that game outside of that it was coming up.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do
Sounds like
whatever
something
I
that would be
wanted.
fun to watch.
No guilt,
Maybe just
no consequence.
because
There was a
it
voice
is. I
in
don't
my
know
ear
what I'm saying.
insisting Falcone was gonna get off.
But I don't know. You're
All
fun
I
to
knew
watch
was that I had to
as it
stop
is.
that.
So extra
I had to.
content.
No matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get
Well,
forensic.
that's good.
Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about...
Have your analytics said anything to
That's not much to go on.
confer that hypothesis, or...
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Go away. I don't want to talk to you.
What are you
just
doing here?
had someone
My
murdered.
friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
The press can't seem to leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's your cologne.
Maybe it's
Word
just
is
that
there
you're
were shots
super
fired
annoying and
near where
you
Falcone
don't
was
know
being held.
how to get a
Know anything
hint.
about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me.
I'd rather not.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop?
How about
I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
2 letters.
You're
Real
fishing.
easy.
You don't have anything. Now, if you'll
All you have to
excuse
do
me-
is just put it in
You should
there
talk to me, Bruce.
and
This
then
is coming out
quit
where
your job
Stonewall
and
Memorial.
leave me alone. I have no problem with real reporters. It's just this particular character. Like, don't take any offense to that. I'm a genuinely nice guy. So, this is just for the purpose of the game.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search.
You
I'll
literally
on the
just
side.
talked to the
In
person.
the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
Come
The
on,
computer's
man.
been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the 2 compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Mm-hmm.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
Yeah, Vicky is
What did the creators of
incredibly
such a
annoying.
drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your
And persistent,
wars is one
and
thing,
seemingly always where she shouldn't be,
drugging
so
others to fight
not-
them for you.
she's
With
not
this drug, they can
exactly
exploit anyone's baser impulses.
a surprise
The
when
things
she
they
turns out to
otherwise
be
control.
evil.
Your drones are in position
That's just my
to
opinion.
triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Alright. How long have I been streaming? Are we talking like today or in general? Because today it's only been about 40 minutes, and in general it's only been about 1 week. general, it's only been 1 week. Wait. Here we go.
Bring me her head.
He ain't happy with somebody. Last drone. Not down here.
Yeah, there you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Yeah, just trying to figure out this whole streaming thing. I normally do content on YouTube, so it's not exactly the same. Currently I'm revamping my YouTube, and I didn't want to just not be putting out content. Also, there's games like this that kind of work better as a stream, where you can interact with people while you're doing it, and then use crowd play and such. So that's part of it. Also, just boredom a little bit. If I'm playing something, I might as well stream it. So it's mainly for fun.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Yeah, so if I'm not talking a ton, it's because I'm still pretty new at this, still figuring out what kind of commentary I should do.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is he? I don't know! Names, eh? You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
A word of
I'll
thanks?
pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
Oh, thanks, I appreciate that.
Now, have a little respect for the bat. Think he underestimates.
Yeah, I was doing Let's Plays on my channel for a while, but the thing is that I don't commentate enough, and so that's why I'm revamping it a little bit. And then I can do stuff like this on a stream, and then commentary is mainly defined by who's watching, and if I'm not commentating, you know, it's not as big of a deal, because I don't have to worry about audience retention or
I know from personal experience.
You don't
that.
decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
Yeah, well, you're doing fine,
Well,
so.
it's fine, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things.
No, we really don't.
People, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Okay, dude. You need to go. Do you really want me to? Because did you not see what happened to Falcone? Really? You left that quickly? I guess I do that all the time, but still.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
I had done a playthrough of this on my channel, which I took down because it was awful. I can already tell, though, I've done way more commentary on this than I did then. So, that's a little bit of... a little bit of progress. Thank you for following me on Instagram. Hey, I got 2 viewers now. Thank you for dropping by. Feel free to join the crowd play.
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he'd show up here?
Just strolling around.
Did you hear? The cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
Okay, guess I can't go that way. Oh.
Didn't you see the game here, asshole? Are you blind or something?
I kind of want to say I see a monkey with a stick, but I'm not that mean.
It looks like it found you. Wait a minute, I know you. You're that rich dude. You're that guy on the news.
Yeah, I get that all the time. It's something about the chin.
You think I'm dumb?
Bruce, stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
Wait, what? This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it? Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
It was...
Selina, I need to tell you something
fair enough.
important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them.
Why is this my fault?
Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selina, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Ha ha, very funny.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city.
Oh great, the vacuum wasn't turned on,
A
so
good reason not to be here when he
hopefully you
does.
guys don't hear that.
You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he?
Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Just play it oblivious. Oh hey, here's Penguin's buddies. I saw him just 10 minutes ago. We're not here. We're just cardboard cutouts.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Really? You gotta mock his accent?
Beat it. We're here for her. You care about your own skin? You'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Try and play it civil, you know. Oh, we're not playing it civil anymore, I guess. Hey, you guys started it. I'm just gonna finish it. It's really nothing personal. Hope you guys understand. Ooh. Threatened? You gotta bring out a knife and a pipe or whatever. Over here's fine.
Not done yet.
Oh, another guy. Want some... At first I thought she just smacked me. I was gonna be like, what the heck?
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Really, guys? Man, you just don't know when to quit. You guys probably should learn when a fight is over. You'll save yourselves a lot of pain.
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy.
Just do some quick pickpocketing. Nice iPhone in his pocket. I'll take that. It's probably not an iPhone. He's a thug, so it's probably like an Android or something, but still.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Oh, better move.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Man, we did not hide very well.
Are we alone?
We're alone.
Why are you touching my face?
Move. We should go.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
But that's...
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that?
not dying. That's
You
the fun in that.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back.
Or play obliviously single. That would be the other way of putting it. But yeah,
Processing it now.
hard to get, I guess.
All right. There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
You think?
Guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. The whole world was horrified at what Batman did to Falcone. You terrorized the mayor too. You could lose Gotham's goodwill completely. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Yeah, let's go, Where's my cursor? Do I just do left or right like this? Let's go as Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
I mean, this is called Batman the Telltale series, not Bruce Wayne the Telltale series. And I feel like we play as Bruce Wayne a lot, so might as well just be Batman. I mean, there's probably some tactical advantages to going as Bruce, but hello, Mr. Hill.
The whole city is already afraid of the Batman after what you did to Falcone.
You've already said that.
Try not to make things worse by going overboard on Hill.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch when I need to be.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Whee!
Deborah, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm coming to pay. Deborah, who's there? Deborah? Was that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Ah! Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem.
Wow.
He's the one you should
Point
be
and
after.
deflect.
Every fiber of his being built on lies. His status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
Really, dude? You're trying to run from Batman?
Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
You can't keep secrets from me. I always find the truth.
What the hell are you talking about? Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
It's like you guys never learn.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
Click.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for that.
I wasn't mean to him.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how he must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
You don't have to leave.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Maybe not exactly now, but
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you alright?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to... distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability.
fair enough.
But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce.
It's
Thank
weird
you.
hearing Bruce's voice come
You
from
don't know how much
Batman's
this means
mask.
to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
Foreshadowing.
No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Very nice of you, Harvey.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I just had the mayor in my ear about your visit. And after what you did to Falcone... Listen, I value you looking out for the city, really.
But
people are terrified of you, including my cops.
Fine by me. Just give me the report so I can protect the debate.
Fine. Just do it without splitting anyone in half, huh? The GCPD has orders to take you in. After tonight, I can't stand in their way anymore.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
Oh, this better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
Well, I'm glad Jim's still willing to work with me.
Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Actually, I don't know that, but I'm gonna say that anyways, I guess.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
No, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Or, you know, I as Bruce Wayne could just give them all the money they need.
This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Bonk. Oof.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
That's one way of putting it lightly.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's programme. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Well, he's accelerated to murder.
But these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Like direct murder.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
Oh, wow. Look who's conveniently here again.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
You can go stage exit left. And you can go night night. Oh, that's not quite what I was expecting, but it'll do. And lastly, we'll put you up on the big screen. Isn't that what you've always wanted? To see your face in the big screen. Here we go. Let me grant your wish. Exit stage left. And time for you to see the light. Eh? Bonk.
Maybe next time.
Hello.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My Telltale brothers and sisters of color, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures.
I know.
Go on, love. You know what.
Hopefully they saw that I wasn't, ripping them in half and are going to be like, oh yeah, they're not so bad. For someone who is naive about being on stage, sure has no problem giving unidentified drugs to 2 candidates. Not even being held at gunpoint anymore. You're just on the stage.
Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
No, but definitely nobody saw me there.
So that moderator gets shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those 2 drunks on stage.
Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men's fortunes are built on corpses.
Sup, round 5? Nice to see you again. Hear from you again. Feel free to join crowdplay. Oh, I can see you already did. Nice. I kind of want to hear what he has to say here, so I'm just gonna sit here. Although I don't think that I could do anything even if I want. Oh, I could move, I guess. You gonna respond there, Harvey?
father was dead.
He is dead.
You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Well, that was dark. I mean, I knew it was coming, but still. Okay. No time for singing for you.
You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Thought I was gonna smack her in the face, because that would have made sense since she's a bad guy, but guess not. You missed. Hey, you broke my toy.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Ow.
Back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
He won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent.
Oh. Eat the electricity. Eat it. Yummy, yummy. Oh, so good he passed out. What kind of bat am I? I'm trying to be as comic accurate as possible, but so far that's been a little bit more violent than I think I probably should have been.
Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
I hate choices like this. I think, though, see what you choose. Oh, really? I would go save Selena. Only because I want a comic accurate Two-Face, which I can't remember if that happens in the other one or not.
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
Yeah. Honestly, mine's pretty close.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Poor
You won't be the
Harvey.
same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Oh, it's good that it's out there now. Now I don't have to worry about it.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Ooh, scary. Not really. Okay. Did you ease pain or make him suffer? Yeah. This was the one that I was conflicted about because it said hurt him or help him, and I didn't want to hurt him more, so I kind of wish I just could have left it, not done anything. Yeah, I knew I was going to be on the lesser one on this. That one's not surprising. This one, I'm actually surprised more people didn't go as Batman, but it makes sense. And I even said that when I did it, that there's probably some tactical advantages to going as Bruce instead of Batman, but and yeah, this one's not surprising. I mean, who wouldn't continue to fund Harvey's campaign? Unless you're 8.8% of people who are mean. And this one also isn't surprising either, only because I've played the game before and I knew that this metric would be the same. So here's mine. For anybody who was curious, that's how that is. So yeah, that's been episode 2. I will be
on Batman, the Telltale series.
Oh, well, I'll be quiet for this part.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader.
Well, because I stole his
Hill and
mask.
Falcone dead by their hands. The question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
Okay, here's what I don't understand. It was pretty evident that the Penguin was Oswald, because he was talking about how Miss Cobblepot was his mother. So why does later in the series, why are they like, oh yeah, he's a total good guy? Like, he's so obviously Penguin, and on live television he basically announced it. So that doesn't exactly make sense to me.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
Yep. So that has been episode 2 of season 1. I'll be streaming episode 3 on Thursday around 2 p.m. Again with crowd play on for people who want to watch. So, yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. And, I will see y'all in the next one. Next one meaning the next stream. Unless I come and catch your streams and I will be in your chat. Which is very likely. So, there's that. Thanks. I appreciate that.